I think I am going to cast my line into the audience to see if I can get a bite. Today I am going to talk about my favorite hobby, fishing, and the history of fishing. Fishing is a food source and also a recreational sport that a lot of people don't understand. Fishing today offers many new technological advances as people fish for recreational, but people don't understand the history. The technological advances include different lures and different methods of fishing. We use more of different bobbers and lures and different treble hooks and stuff like that. Back in the day, they would use more nets and spears to catch their fish. With these advances, there wouldn't be any of the recreational fishing that we see today. Fishing today has become more of a recreational sport than a way of survival because we are more privileged as to the new technologies that we have gained over time. But over time, with more recreational fishing, we have gained the access to fishing tournaments as a sport. And the world's biggest fishing tournament in the world is the Alabama Deep Sea Fishing Rodeo, which occurs in Dalton Island, Alabama, every year in the month of July. As the fishermen use fishing hooks from seashells, fishing would be a lot different than it is today. Some of the first fishing lures date back to 25,000 years ago, and some of the first were found used by seashells in a cave in Czechoslovakia. Fishing is more than just the fish itself. It is a great occasion when we may return to the fine simplicity of our forefathers, quoted by Herbert Hoover, and that is saying that we need to go back to the simpler times and fish more way of survival rather than take it for granted and fish for the sport of it. Fishing has come a long way from its prehistoric times whenever they were fishing in prehistoric times, they were using household items and making fish hooks and rods and reels from household items such as seashells, strings, and usually any type of pole that they could find around their house. Fishing is something that teaches you a lot of responsibility while having fun, and fishing is a fun hobby, but knowing the history of fishing makes it even more enjoyable and appreciative. And how long is that?